So I don't really want to go. No, nose ring. um, I don't want to go into detail about who or why or what, but I'm having a really, really bad day. I've had a lot building for many different reasons, and something just kind of was the straw that broke the camel's back, and it has really sent my anxiety into some whirls. It's forced me to put life on hold and focus on corrective actions, like emergency corrective actions for me. But I thought it was important to kind of put a spotlight on what that's like. Because anxiety and PTSD and depression and mental conditions are hard. They're fucking hard. And it's hard for the world at large who doesn't deal with them to understand what it's like to go through an episode or whatever you want to label it as. Anyways, and so what I mean by draw a spotlight to it is when I have not just a bad day, but a day that requires these emergency corrective actions or my regular life to be put on hold, that means that at the drop of a hat, I could go into this. That means that while I'm at my job, this could happen because any one person says the wrong thing. And no, this is not a anytime, any place, anywhere random occurrence at anything, anytime. But like when that straw breaks the camel's back, that is when this is an exposure, and this is the risk of complete mental breakdown. And if that happens, I need to go hide in my hole. Because I really don't know what will happen. Like, I could straight up break with reality and not really remember what happens in the next 10 minutes, 24 hours later. I might remember an hour later, but that doesn't mean I'll remember 2 days later. And the consequences for my long-term wellness can be extreme. So, anyways, to move past that point, you'll see in the following little clip, I'm gonna sing a song. I'm gonna do that because things like that are like a wellness mechanism. I find a tool or a thing that wraps my brain in a pattern, like a hug, and then it allows me to have a next thought that is safe, and that allows the spiral to relax. And I'll have to have these thoughts all day long until my brain can make it to a point of healing. And then it will have to heal long enough from the anxiety break so that I'm not susceptible to those breaks each and every hour of the day. And so that usually has to do with making it into a REM sleep pattern. So I'll have to take this day off and really make it into tomorrow. And then I'm still gonna be vulnerable tomorrow and the next day and probably for a good 3 days. I'm gonna need to kind of build that tolerance back up, and I'm gonna need to really strongly protect myself from mental assault until I have a really substantial bulwark built up. And that's what it's like to have a bad mental day. It'll let you see a little bit more forward. I wanted to let everybody see what that's like. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, then tell me why you're still so afraid. Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You've got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You know you're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You've got your passion, you've got your pride, but you know that only fools are satisfied. Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? The song Vienna has always spoken to me in a really real way. Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. It might look so romantic to just run away to the easier, greener pasture. But you can't be everything you want to be before it's your time. Sometimes you have to lead the harder life. Sometimes you're doing just fine where you are, even though it's hard. Sometimes that's where you need to be. Sometimes taking a deep breath and being in the world you're in is the place you need to be. And it's hard and it sucks. But you're there for a reason. And I have survived so many things. This is only a time and a place. This is only a moment, and moments pass. Moments make us stronger. Moments are fleeting. Moments are good and bad. Good moments last just as long as bad moments. We can hold on to good moments, and we can let go of bad moments just as much as we can do the opposite. So we can take a deep breath here. And we can exhale the hurt. We can feel it. And we can let it go as naturally as anything else. It doesn't have to stay with us. It doesn't have to. I am strong. This is only a moment. Slow down. You're doing fine. I can do this. I can do this. Do you believe it? I'm trying to. I can do this. I want to wrap this up by saying thanks. Thanks for listening. Remember, guys, if you need to criticize, ask yourself why first. It's always better to ask questions than it is to criticize, but I can't stop you from criticizing. If that's what you need to do, do your thing. I'm trying to create a safe space, so please respect that. Again, thank you for listening. Listening is